Get yourself ready for a short foam roller session today. If you have a long one, it's perfect. The longer versions, I've got a little short one. So meet me on the mat. Okay, so you have your foam roller in front of you. Just gentle press with both your hands onto it so you activate your postural muscles in your back, rib to hip connection, pubis slightly tipped forward, lengthen the tailbone down. Spread the toes on the floor, each toe pad having a bit of space on the ground, supporting the inner arch of the foot. And you're going to take an inhale and an exhale to start rolling your spine down. Heavy head, neck and shoulders, reaching the arms long, softening the knees as you go. Taking an inhale and an exhale to tuck the tail, and you roll up, stacking the vertebra one at a time all the way to the top, opening up neck, shoulders to the sky. Inhale, exhale, chin towards the chest, heavy head, neck, and shoulders. Again, rolling down. And we're going to do a few of these just to get the spine moving and getting the body going in preparation for your little session today. Inhale, exhale, rolling down. Heavy head, neck, and shoulders. Once you're down there on your third one, you're going to put your hands on your roller for me, and I want you to bend your knees more and stretch your leg. As you stretch your leg, just slide your roller forward and away. Inhale, bend, roller comes towards you. Exhale, slide it away. Weight into the fronts of the feet, so you're opening up those hammies, loosening them up. It's morning, they tend to be a little bit tighter, so it's nice to get them moving as you start your warm up. I'm going to do about 10 of them. Round the back, pull the roller in, push the roller forward, stretch your spine. 9, I think it is. And we go 10. We're going to keep our roller forward, long spine. I want you to bend one knee and shift your weight into the hip. So you're really pushing that hip out, opening the outside of the leg and back to center, over to the other side. 2 and 3 and 4, working through those hips, the hips shift and they twist. We're warming up, so we're just getting into those little joints, into the sides of the body, sides of the leg. That should be 9 and 10. And we bend the knees, we roll the roller back, and we stack the vertebrae in one at a time as we come to the top, all the way up. There we go, good. We're going to just rise up and down to continue our warm up and down through the toes, pushing the earth away underneath you through the ball of the foot. Puff of air underneath your heels. So as you touch, it's a gentle touch down, lifting and feeling that work through the calf, hamstring, through the spine, up through the crown of the head, keeping the shoulders wide and open. And 9, 10. And we're going to do 10 more. And 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Pushing those ankle bones in towards each other. Feel that there's a line from your ankle to your knee. 9, last one, staying up. We take our arms forward. We're going to bend the knees on an inhale, keep high heels if we can. Exhale to stretch. And we're going to bend the knees, arms go forward. It's like you're about to sit on a seat and then you change your mind and come back up. Tailbone hanging long and down towards the floor. Bit of pressure on your roller. So you're feeling your arms activate. So inward pressure with the palms of the hands. That should give you a bit of arm work and shoulder work through the outside of the shoulder into the middle of the upper back. Oopsie, I'm falling over. Push those ankles in. Inhale, big exhale. Here we go, getting those leg muscles working. Don't just think of the front of the leg, think of the back of the leg, the insertion of the hammy into the glutes or into the top of the leg. And that's it. And connecting tummy, working from the back body as you lift yourself out of the position. Here we go. Last 2. And up. Opening up shoulders. Last 1. Let's hold it there. And we're going to pulse down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Close the ribs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stretching all the way up. We keep on tiptoes if we can. We bring our roller forward. We're going to now attempt a roll down with high heels. Connection in the tummy pushes your weight forward, but it makes you work through your core much more because you've got the element of balance that you're adding to your roll down. So you have to be a little bit more focused when you do this, but that's great. Mind and body connection. That is part of our Pilates principles. So we might as well get it moving, get working through it as soon as we start our session. Inhaling and we go, exhaling, rolling down. I'm falling over once again. But just feeling that I'm drawing my navel to the spine as I start moving. That's what really helps me to balance here. Also helps to have a focal point somewhere in front of you on the floor. Don't drop your head completely or look behind you. Struggling with your balance, just find a spot on the mat forward, and that will help you with your focal point. Coming all the way up to the top, opening up the shoulders, pushing those ankles in towards each other. What's nice with the roll down on tiptoes as well, get you to work a little bit more into the top of the hamstrings. Getting the hamstrings stretched and prepped. Those the hammies, the glutes, the lower back. They all work together with the core, and they have to help each other with movements like this. Inhale and exhale. Connect, connect as you come down, feeling that stretch. There we go, keeping connection in the tummy. And from there, we're going to go up halfway this time. Keep on tiptoes if we can. We're going to send the tail out to the back, making a tabletop back. And you're going to reach your arms forward to the front on an exhale. If this is too hard, you may lower your heels down and exhale. Feeling the toes on the floor. Inhale down and long tailbone to the back. 3, breastbone forward and high. I'm just going to go up to 6 and 4. Tummy tight. And 5. These ones are quite hard. You might just only need a few to actually feel that you're working very hard. Okay, good. Lower the heels. Bend the knees from there. Keep the back long for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down to the floor. We tuck the tail, we roll through the spine, and we come all the way up to the top. And you should be much more aware of your legs, your calves, your ankles after that. No, maybe into your back a little bit as well. Come on. With your roller, you're going to soften your knees about a fist width apart, still reaching the arms all the way up and over your head. Slide those shoulder blades down the back. A connection between the rib and the hip helps you to lengthen your tailbone down and keeping the abs pulled into the spine. So we're going to bend over to the right, get some space between the ribs on the left side, right, bending over to the right, and we're going to pulse into that bend for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those are side oblique abdominals working, now stretching rather, and then you're going to drop your left arm forward. Keep your left hip back. So we're getting into that QL muscle, quadratus lumboris muscle over there. A little bit of a stretch for the back and the side. Going from your side stretch to your QL stretch. Keep the hips forward. Try not to twist the knees too much, guys. Keep those hips forward. Let the upper body do the moving. It's a beautiful stretch. This, I think everybody needs this stretch on a daily basis, actually. First thing in the morning, after being in bed for a few hours in one position, we need those backs to lengthen out. Sitting behind a desk the whole day, those back muscles takes a brunt. So we need to give them some love all the way up through the middle, over to the other side. Same thing here. We're going to pulse into that side. Remember, you're pushing onto your rollers. Your arms are also working. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then rotating to your left, your right hip stays back, and you go forward. Pressing onto your roller and forward. And we go 3, allowing that stretch to happen. And make sure you feel the shift between your back and your side, not just redundantly moving, focusing on what your objective is in each of your exercises. In this case, we're stretching and opening up the back and side. And we got 9, and that should be 10. And back to the middle, coming all the way up. Now we're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. Heavy head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to soften the knees there. And you're going to do a rotation with your whole upper body. Your hips stay forward. You do 2 pulses, one side. Try and keep those hips and knees facing forward. Let the upper body do the movement. And you're going to go as far as you can. 3 on the right side. 4, 2 pulses. On my second pulse, I'm trying to go deeper into it. And although I'm upside down, I'm still aware of my postural muscles on my back, my scapula wide on my back, ears away from shoulders, not hunching over, keeping your postural integrity even though you're upside down. Keep those things in mind. And my tummy is working. I'm pulling my navel up against my spine to allow that stretch to deepen even more into my back. Last 2 and last 1. We go back to the middle and we roll up, tuck the tail, lifting through the belly, rolling all the way through the spine, all the way to the top. To bring our roller up at the top, we're going to rotate one arm forward, one arm back. And the feeling is that you're drawing a vertical line down in front of you and pushing that roller back and up. If you have a long roller, even better, because then your arms are wider. And you can really try and stretch it back. The idea is that your arms stay as straight as you can. So no bending arms. Try and straighten it and feel how much deeper the stretch goes. Exhale, inhale, tummy tight, exhale. Great to move the shoulders. Then we press onto the roller for extra arm work. 4, and we go 5, and we go 6, and we go 7, and we go 8, and 9. Last one to go. 10. We turn and switch to the other side. We go down and up. 1, down and up. 2. Keep the connection in the core. 3, and 4. Exhale 5. Exhale 6. Exhale 7. And 8. And 9. Last one to go. Big exhale 10. Here we go. Good. Back to the center. Opening to the side with the arms and bringing them down. You're going to be bending your arms. If you have a long roller, you're going to get to a 90-degree angle. I've got a short one, so it's just going to be like almost like a diamond formation that I'm forming. Press against the heels of the hands against the roller, opening up your shoulder, pulling down your scap. Exhale as you go down, inhale as you come up. Keep a rib hip connection. That's important for keeping that back elongated. Exhale to push down, pull down, inhale to come up. And we go exhale, 3, and up. And become aware of your back muscles. 4. Your scapula pulling down, especially when your arms go up. Sometimes what we tend to do is we lift our shoulders up as we lift our arms. That's not how it's supposed to be. As your arms go up, your shoulders glide down to keep the stability across the shoulder blades and the collarbone. So keep that connection as you go. Okay, shoulders down, arms go up, and it frees up the neck. Shoulders down as the arms go up. Here we go. Feel your back muscles. Feeling your back muscles, you're on the right track. Feel the arm muscles. Actually, quite a bit of work if you're pushing into that roller with your hands. 9. Should be about 10. And you bend and hold. Keep the knees soft. I'll put my feet a little bit wider. And we're going to go 2 pulses. 1, 2, to the side. 1, to 1 elbow forward, 1 elbow back. Pressing through the heels of the hands. And these arms are getting nice and tired. And the back's getting nice and tight because we're working those muscles. And 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. There we go, back to center and releasing the arms. And it's always nice after these to do a couple of nice shoulder rolls, forward and back and forward. There we go. If you have a long roller, this next exercise is actually great for it, but you can still do it with a shorter roller. And I've got a very light foam kind of roller. And I know there's lots of different variations, very heavy, thick, plasticky ones as well. So might not work as well with those ones, but try. I love this exercise because it gets you to focus on your centeredness in your body and the sides of the body integrating right to left to right, front to back, back to front. Okay. So the roller is in the length of your back. Okay. As you can see, my arms are longer than my top of my leg. So my body is going to be slanted slightly differently. But I can still balance if I keep my back straight. I can still balance that roller if I keep my back straight. Okay, so bodies are different. You do what you can do with your body. But try. The fact that you're trying in this exercise to keep everything stable is what gets you into your body, gets that mind-body connections, those neural pathways going. So the two sides of the body integrating the connection belly to spine. And you're going to try for me to take your right hand forward and your left leg back. You guys watched some of my other videos. We did it with a pole few weeks ago. So it's the same exercise actually. And the work is just in balancing that and integrating the sides of the body to keep your body as still as possible as your arm and leg leaves the floor. You're going to be doing this fast without thinking what you're doing and how your body's moving in space. The roll is going to come off your back very quickly. We're going to go big exhale, other side. Reach, connect, scoop through that belly. Arm and leg does not have to go high. You're trying to keep your hips level and your shoulders level. There goes my roller, which means that I probably shifted my shoulders or I shifted my hips. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so we go left to right, connection in tummy. Yeah, that's holding a little bit better. Belly button to the spine. You can hold for about 10 counts. Okay, deepening abdominal lift out of your supporting shoulder. Press your shin on the opposite side down. Okay, good. And then when you want to level it up a little bit, taking a breath in and out, taking arm and leg forward and back again. And then what you can do is you can push your leg out to the left. And sorry, I'm just moving over slightly. Leg out to the left and arm out to the right for extra work through that core. You can hold that for 10 counts. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can also go forward and out. Extra challenge. Forward and out. Belly button drawing up against the spine. Keep that back long. Exercise looks very simple, but it's very hard. Because you're trying to keep everything as steady as possible. And for that to happen, you can't move too fast. It slows you down. So you have to work on those core muscles. Last two. And last one. Good. Back to center. And we're going to bring the arm and leg down. Let's just make sure we're doing it on the other side as well. Connection in the tummy. Reaching arm and leg forward and back steady through the roller. Arm goes out, leg goes out. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then forward and back. Keep the neck low. Forward and out to the side. 2. Level through those hips. 3. Closure in the ribs. 4. And we go. 5. And out. And we go 6. And out. And 7. And out. And 8. And 9. Last one. And 10. Good work. And you okay, so we still have that roll in the middle of the back. We're lifting out of our shoulders. This time what we're going to try and do is we're going to do shoulder shrug. So where we retract and protract our shoulders, still keeping that roller stable. Okay, all about balancing, all about control. Careful that you're not locking your elbows inwards. Smiley faces, smiley bits of the elbow, which is the inside of the elbows, for me at least, facing in, and the bony bits facing out. And we do our shoulder shrugs. You can go 8, to 10 more if you need it. It's a great little warm up for your shoulders and your posture. And then you can also attempt doing it with your toes tucked, knees hovering, bit of extra work, connection in the tummy. Okay. Balancing the rollers, really focusing on integrating the two sides and keeping things level, shoulders and hips. Okay, good. Also for 10, good. And bringing the knees down. Okay, so that's it for your roller balancing exercise. Actually, your ab exercise as well today, because it's just that integration of the connection in the core that really gets you to focus. Mind body connection, great as a warm up if you're going to be doing some strength work or going into the gym or whatever. It gets you into your body, and that's what we need. We need to focus, get body and mind connected. We need to get the tummy connected so it supports the whole structure when we do all these other things. So yeah, add it in your toolbox. Now, got my roller under my shins. Like middle of the shin, probably the best spot to have it in. Hands underneath the shoulders. And I'm going to just, actually going to angle myself a little bit like this so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to lift my shins off the floor, getting my lower abs connected and my shins coming down to the ground. And my shins lift up, 2, and down to the ground. And we go. Lifting shins up, 3. Keep the connection in the core, wide shoulders on the back. Exhale, 4, and down. And we go 5, lots of lower abs. And we go 6, connection. And we go 7. And we go 8, 2 more, 9, last one. And we go 10. We're going to stay up there, connection in the tummy. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So from there, we're also going to go shins up. We're going to reach our opposite arm to leg off the floor. A little bit harder. And bring it back down. Imagine that roller also being on your back when you do this. It's lots of abs. Exhaling. And back. Okay, so if that's too hard, do it one at a time. So you do one arm up, holding, and then the other arm up, holding for 10. This is really hard. And then the one leg up. Okay. And then the other leg up for 10. So you can do them one at a time, 10 on each side, and then attempt both as like a bit of an advanced version. Okay, that's really hard. Okay, good. Alternating arm and leg raises. 6, forearms on the floor as well for pikes. Forearms on the floor. You're going to lift up with your pike. Hips go high over the shoulders if you can. Bring it back. Using your lower abs. Connection in the tummy. Weight over the arms. Pull your roller in with your shins. Pulling up with the hips. And bringing down. This one you can do 3 to 6 to more. Same thing applies when your arms are straight. It's a pike is an advanced Pilates exercise, which you need. It needs a lot of control in your shoulders as well. So try it. You should feel your abs. You should feel quite a bit of your arms at the same time. Okay, so pike with straight arms on the roller, tummy tuck, bringing your body weight over your shoulders, almost like you're going to do a shoulder stand or a handstand, and you pull that roller in towards you. Get those hips as high up as you can. Tummy tuck, hips high up and back. Okay, 3 to 6 is more than enough for an exercise like this. Welcome to do more. Feeling strong. Last one. Inhale, big exhale. And back. Okay. Notice that I'm not dropping my hips. So this is not a pike. If you're just dropping your hips and you're not doing much, you're actually just rolling your legs in and out, using your flexors, relaxing your tummy. The idea is that you're lifting your hips up, getting your body over, and that's what gets you into your core. So add that, or make sure you're looking at those objectives when you do your exercise. You'll feel the difference immediately in how you work when you add those principles and techniques on. And remember, all of this can be done with your forearms on the floor. So you can do lift, forearms, and down. So that's if the wrists don't like the work. Lifting up, keep the connection in the tummy down. Lifting up, you can take one arm up, hold for 10, try and keep square, other arm up, hold for 10, and one leg up, hold for 10, tummy tight, 10 or more, guys. Even if you want to hold it more, keep everything square. That's the key to doing this properly. Keep the rib connection and down. So bit of side work through the core, bit of glutes as well. So your hand on your roller, and you're going to be sliding your roller out. As you kick this leg out, connection in the tummy, you can do a little lift there and bring it back. As you bring your leg back, you bend over, bend this left arm, you reach over, stretching the side body, straighten the arm. Kick out as you bend, leg goes high, bend, and bend this elbow in as the other arm goes overhead. And we go rolling out, kick, high. And some of you might feel that you are really working into this side glute here. That happens, don't take the leg too high, or just keep it on the floor until you're stronger to use that. Or you can also angle your leg slightly forward more, but it will catch you on the outside of the leg, especially if you're sitting down flat onto the floor. The other option is a block. Okay. Underneath this glute to give you a little bit of elevation, block or cushion. Okay, if you want to just adjust for yourself. So you start here, you kick, straight arm a little higher. You'll feel the relief in the hip as you do this. And we go kick as you slide and you bend arm and reach, stretch the side. Keep the connection in the tummy. And we go kick, reach, up with the leg, bend the elbow and reach the arm. Okay. Up to 10 of those guys. What you do on the one side, you do on the other side. Remember to do them, okay? Forward, bottom leg back. Okay. You can have your forearm underneath you and split the legs. If you've got a longer roller, your legs can split even more than that. What I'm going to do is then go to a side plank lift. So I'm going to lift my hips up. I'm trying to keep my roller in the same spot. Then I'm going to pull my roller in towards me as I reach my arm to the back end of the mat, threading the needle, not threatening the needle. And okay, we go up and we pull the roller in as we reach for the back end of the mat. Okay, and up to the sky and lowering down. Advanced stuff, guys, because you've got to balance on the roller. You've got to get that shoulder in the right position. You've got to lift the waistline up. Of course, you can do this on the floor as well, which makes it a lesser level than with a roller. So this would, I would say, advanced. On the floor, more intermediate. Okay, so try it again. These are big exercises that uses the whole body. So 3 to 6 reps, more than enough. Okay, up with the hips. Pull the roller in, thread the needle. Take the arm up and bring it back down. That's it. And I'm just going to do one more up. Thread the needle. Lift the hips up, reach, bringing it back and lowering the hips down. Okay. One side, you do on the other side. Just to keep things even for myself. Let's try. Other side, top leg forward, bottom leg back, pointing toes, lifting out of waist, keep the connection in the tummy. We lift the hips, strong shoulder. We lift the hips higher as we thread the needle. And reaching up and lower down. Shoulder, fix that shoulder each time. Lifting up, pulling the roller in as you send your arm back. Taking it up. Lowering down, last one to go for me, and we go up and threading and up to the sky and lowering down. Of the hands facing each other, opening up the shoulders, feet on the roller. So obviously you're trying to keep that roller stable. You're going to go chin towards the chest, connection the tummy. Try and keep the roller on the same spot as you roll up, that it doesn't come closer to you. Pushing it forward and away, forward and away, forward and away, using your tummy, rolling through the vertebra and reaching forward. Shoulders wide. Take a breath in and then exhale to roll down. Okay? So sometimes this is quite hard for backs that are tight and tummy muscles that are not strong enough yet. So you can use your backs of your legs to guide you up and down. You can bend your knees even. Okay. So arms forward, chin to chest. If you want to do a bend version, you grab your backs of your legs and you use your arm strength to help you to roll up. Okay. You can have a little cushion in the lower back to support that arch as you come down and up. Is giving your back some feedback to where it is in space, and in the process helping your tummy to work. Okay, otherwise we do the full version. These are great to do spinal articulation, getting the tummy working, body integration into your C curve at the top. Okay, then I always just like to add roll version. One leg up as I roll, climbing a tree. As I go down, it just adds a bit of extra work, a little bit of a leveling up of your roll up. Keep pushing that roller away. You walk up the leg, up the leg, up the leg, up the leg, up the leg. Okay, good. And you can do a few of those on one side, and you can do a few of those on the other side as well. Curl the back, lengthen that leg out, tip and tuck the tail underneath. You allow your back to lower down smoothly with control. No jarring motions. Okay, always with control. Grabbing the back of the leg. I'm using my arms to walk me up that leg to the front, and we can go back down. Okay, all the way up and over. Okay, arms forward. Last one for me on the side. Up, 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 all the way to the top. There we go. Okay, so feet on the outside of the roller. If you have a wider roller, obviously your legs will be wider, but you can still squeeze onto it. So the idea is that you're pressing with those inner legs, feeling the inner leg muscles working, squeezing your seat, lifting through your pelvic floor up and sitting up tall. Always remember, we are levitating when we're on the mat. We're squeezing and lifting. We're not just sitting there and hanging into our backs, making our core work. So this is nice to do as an in-between, a stretch while you do your mat work. So squeeze in the thighs, feel the lift, lots of core, and you're going to rotate 2 pulses. So we exhale on your second pulse. I want you to go deep into that rotation and second pulse. 1, 2. Inhale, we go. Squeeze the inner thighs. 3, 2. And we go. 4, 2. Connection in core. Keep pressing the roller. 5, 2. And we go. 6, 2. And we go. 7, 2. Flaring those toes. 8, 2. And 9. Active feet. It always helps to have some energy going up through those feet because it helps you to work harder through that pelvic floor and in the thighs. Last one to the right for me. 1, 2. Good. Okay. So if you have your roller, if you're feeling strong, we're going to try and do a roll over from here, adding a bit of a boomerang into it. So boomerang is where we actually go through a boomerang shape. We're going to start with a roll down, and we're going to float these legs up. That's our boomerang shape. Connection in the tummy. This is going to be harder with a bigger roller, but try. See how you go. Squeeze your inner thighs. You're going to bring your arms down on the side, legs up and over your head, and to the ground at the back. Slow as you can. So you use your tummy, you flex your toes, connection in the core as you start rolling down. Squeeze that roller. Squeeze that roller. Belly button to the spine. Rolling down, rolling up. See if you can come through your boomerang shape. Rolling up, rolling up, rolling up. Okay? Hard one. Okay? That's too hard for you. Just put your legs down. And we're going to go again through your boomerang. So it's teaser as well. Through the boomerang, that's your boomerang shape. You scoop your legs up and over to the back. I'm just trying to miss my couch there. Flex the toes, push the heels away. Take an inhale, take an exhale to roll down. Connection in the core. Roll, roll, roll. Roll, roll, roll through your boomerang, and up to the top. Lots of abdomen. I'm going to do one more. Tip the tail under, scoop, 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 deep and connect, and shoot your legs over. Legs, toes to the floor, tip the tail to the sky. Lots of abdominals. We're going to start rolling down. Tuck deep and scoop, connect, roll, 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 roll. And we find our balance. We lift those legs, arms at the top. You can do more if you want. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And see if you can lower that roller slowly with control down to the floor, feeling the inner thighs. You can give yourself a well-deserved stretch there at the end, dropping your head. So I never forget my back muscles in a Pilates class. I always add some back strength exercises in there. That's what we're going to do now. So yes, on your tummy. Now have your hand on your roller, short or long, whatever you have available for you. Hands on the roller edge, knife edge of the hand on the roller, thumbs up. I do that because it helps me to open up my shoulders and my neck. When I turn my palms down, I'm more likely to use my top of my traps, right? So I turn my hand a little bit, it gives it room and space. If you have tight shoulders, it's probably better for you to do your arms much wider. Give yourself room to open up your neck and shoulders instead of just hunching over, because you're defeating the purpose if you're hunching over, not actually using your mid to lower traps in conjunction with a supported tummy. Okay. So accommodate, modify as you need to for your body. Okay. You're going to look down at the floor. We pull the shoulders away from the ears, the navel up against the spine. So first of all, I'm going to start just with gliding my scap down, and I'm going to float my nose up. I'm going to look over the front edge of my roller, top edge of my roller, not forward and up. You want to keep the integrity of the spine, the line of the spine, energy through crown of the head. Inhale as you go down for me for this one, just to get your body used to the feeling. Inhale, shoulders down and away from the ears, reestablish that connection in the tummy. I'm going to exhale as I come up. And I'm going to inhale as I go down. Keep the tummy tight. And you're trying to keep a belly to spine away from the floor. You're trying to keep an air gap underneath that navel as you come down to the floor. Let's do a few to get that upper body moving. And remember, you are going as high as your body can accommodate. If your back's taking strain, don't go as high. Okay? Belly button, spine, and down. Now we're going to add our leg movement. So I want you to float your legs up at the back. Keep the connection in the tummy. Start pulling the shoulders wide. And you're going to feel like a seesaw on the playground. So your upper body, one end of your body comes up, one end goes down as the other end comes up. So my arms are going to go forward, my head goes down, my legs lift high at the back. And I go, chest floating up, tall in the spine. And then I stretch my arms forward, my legs go up at the back. And you can keep your legs wider as well, guys. You don't have to have tight legs. Allow space for your spine, your vertebrae of your spine to move. As long as you keep your connection in your tummy, you should be good. And we go. Exhale. I do exhales most of the time. Instructors do inhales on the back extension. For my version, I go exhale up, inhale down. I suck my belly to my spine as I inhale and go forward and down, hugging that belly in. It's not incorrect to do it the other way around. It's just my preference for this one. Opening up the shoulders and the neck. There we go. And you should start feeling your hammies a little bit as well. Okay. Up to 10. Okay. At the end, I want you to keep those legs high, and I want you to kick the tail with the right leg 3 times. 1, 2, 3, stretch. 1, 2, 3, stretch. And you're going to go up and down. If that's available for you, 1 up and down. 1, 2, 3, stretch. 1, 2, 3. Kicking the same sides, bum cheek. Up and down. And we go 1, 2, 3, stretch. 1, 2, 3, kick, stretch. And we go up, tummy tight. And we go down, reaching those arms long. At the end of your move, you can hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs. Bring your hands under your shoulders and push into flexion with your spine. Tailbone to the heels and the forehead to the floor, extending that